Hi, happy Monday. Uh, how are you? Um, I had a very long Monday today. Okay, it's fairly long Monday, so we will make it very short and sweet today. Okay, so I got the proof this morning. All right, so this morning I thought about this to prove the subset theorem. We'll do two different ways. Okay, so before we go to the proof, we need to cover some basics. Okay, so first order logic. Um, we have two propositions like a P, Q. Okay, if P, then Q. All right. Any proof is always like this. Any deductive proof always go with like that. Okay, so logical syllogism is just like this. Okay, you have PQR, right? We know this is true. Second, we know this is true. If R, then P. And then therefore, it's like addition, logical addition. Okay, therefore, R is, if R, then Q. Why? It's logical syllogism. It's in set theory. It goes like this. Okay, same as this. P is subset of Q, and R is subset of P. If these two things are true, and then you add them together, and this guy kind of cancels out, right? R is a subset of Q. Okay, it's just syllogism. It's okay. So and it's very generic. Okay, so what is this operator? They are Boolean operators. Okay, true or false. And syllogism, we are just generalizing what syllogism is. How about this? P equal to Q or less than or larger than. Okay, then R in that order, then therefore R is smaller than Q or equal to or larger than Q. Okay, so in that order. That's syllogism. Okay, so proof is always like this. Okay, and then in logic, you know, if you have learned logic, there is what's known as contrapositive. Okay, if P is if P then Q, then this is equivalent as the minus Q. If minus Q, then minus P. Why? Because in set theory, okay, the set theory counterpart of this is if P is subset of Q, then minus Q is subset of minus P. Okay, so you have a P, right, and then you have Q, right. Minus P is same as P complement. Okay, Q is minus Q is Q complement. Okay, so you have bigger set U, universal set, right? So minus P is this, everything outside of P, okay? In different color. Minus, so that's minus P, okay? It's very bigger than minus Q, which is this. Because Q is big, minus Q is actually smaller. Q is bigger than P, meaning um, minus Q is smaller than minus P, okay? Because minus P includes some of the Q, just outside of P, but inside of Q, that's this guy, donut, okay? That's this set is Q minus P, okay? So, okay, because so you have minus P union, I'm sorry, minus P is equal to minus Q union Q minus P. Okay. union is kind of like um, addition. Okay, so what is Q minus P? I'll tell you. Using set theory, okay? Minus Q, union, your Q, intersection, P, complement, okay? Is equal to, using the distribution rule, minus Q, union, Q, intersection, uh, minus Q, union, minus P? Is this true? That's strange. So I would guess this guy is only one left. Hmm. Okay, okay. We are using De Morgan's law, okay? So, and what is Q intersection P? P. So we got it, okay? Alright? Yeah, it's elementary stuff. It's just a review, so I'm not gonna even bother taking photos or. Can you read any of this? Can you? It's kind of far away, right? But if you cannot read that, don't worry about it. It's just some basic set algebra, okay? So it's not too important for our discussion. So, okay, so these two guys are equivalent, okay? That the relationship between them is called contrapositive. Okay, you reverse the direction, and also you put negative sign on either both sides. Okay, then this is a conditional proposition, right? If P then Q. Conditional proposition and its contrapositive is they always are equivalent. If this guy is false, then this guy is false. If this guy is true, this guy is also true. Okay, so okay, it's called contrapositive. So proof by contradiction, okay, is proving the contrapositive. Okay. Let's say the assumption part is like A and B and C, which is very typical of any proof. If we assume A, B, and C is true, then prove that Q is true. If that's kind of difficult, what you do is you negate the conclusion. Let's assume this conclusion is false, and then negation of that to make contrapositive, right? Is minus A, or we'll use or like this, okay? Or minus B, or minus C, okay? So you will find some kind of contradiction, one or more contradiction in this initial assumption. Okay, that's proven technique known as proof by contradiction. Okay, it's just proving contrapositive. That's all it is. Okay, we are doing this because this place is as much as place for discovery and also place for education. All right, so of course you don't know nothing about fourth order logic. Probably this is all Greek to you. Then you need to catch up. All right, okay, so because we cannot spend too much time doing the basics. All right, but if you already know enough mathematics, including elementary logic, then probably this is a nice review, a different angle of looking at a subject that you're already familiar with. Okay, so all right, good. Now, um, I'm not gonna erase this, alright? But I just switch out some board, okay? So. Yeah, it's been a long day today. So. And. Alright. I don't quite feel like drinking today, okay? Just over the weekend, I drink a lot, so Monday, yeah, I don't feel like drinking really. Detox Monday. Okay. So we'll do two proofs, okay, of the same subset theorem. We did this, right? But it's pretty, but we overcomplicated ourselves. Okay, we are being way too excessively formal. You don't want to be too formal, okay? Because that it overcomplicates the problem, unnecessarily so, and also fatally so. I mean, if I'm gonna prove this, oh, it will take days. I don't have days. Okay, so I'll just give up because I overcomplicate. Formalization, generalization is so beautiful, but we don't need that. Okay, so subset theorem. All right. Uh, it goes like this. I wrote it down over there. We have a series of assumptions, like assumption number one and number two, and they should all be true. Let's say x belongs. First assumption, x a number is belongs to set A, and number two, f of x is equal to c, and number three, assumption they have to be all true, okay, for one conclusion. Uh, B is a subset of A. And number four, Y belongs to B. We have four assumptions here, four assumptions. And then you add them all together. Therefore, then prove, colon, f y is also equal to c. Okay, so that's what we need to prove. All right, and we're forced to do it by deduction because this is simple enough. Okay, proof. Because B is a subset of A, and Y is also as a singleton subset of one element. Y is also a subset of B. Okay, and therefore, by 3 and 4, we know Y belongs to A, comma, by 3, 4, and 1. No, we're not using 1. Okay? Actually, it's not just that. There is one more thing that I omitted. Is this, okay? Ah, man. Yeah, we have to combine 1 and 2, okay? 1 plus 2. if this has to be conditional proposition, okay? X belongs to A, then if X belongs to A, then Fx is equal to C. Okay, so like for all X that belongs to A, Fx is equal to C. Okay. We call this guy 1.5. Okay, not line 1.5, and therefore uh, Fy is equal to C, comma by 1.5. Okay, so that's deduction. So that's the end of the proof. Okay, QED. Thus was the proof. Thus was the demonstration. Now let's do it contrapositive. Proof by not counter example. That's disproof by counter example. Okay. We'll talk about that a little bit. Proof by contradiction. Okay, so this is our goal, holy grail. Okay, that's our goal. Okay, now there's proof 1. That's a proof A. Okay, second proof B. Okay, it goes like this. Assume Fy is not equal to C. Okay, then we are doing contrapositive. Okay, if this is not equal to C, then X cannot belong to A. Then Y does not belong to A by 1.5. It's contrapositive. Okay, so if this guy is conditional proposition, alright, contrapositive is this is not equal and then this is not equal. Okay, so we have that. Then Y does not belong to B by 3. Why? Because A is a bigger set, A is a superset, okay, and B is a subset, right, inside of A. If Y does not belong to A, Y is somewhere out there, outside of A. Of course, it does not belong to B because it's far away from B, even farther away from B. Okay, even if Y is just outside of A, yeah, B is a lot farther than that, right? I mean, unless B is right there. But it's clear that Y does not belong to B, okay? And that we found contradiction right here. And that's a contradiction, okay? We just need to find one contradiction of this three assumptions. Then we win, okay? And this contradicts number 4. Therefore, Fy has to be C. Okay, so QED. Okay, that's proof by contradiction. Okay. Basically, this is a wrong assumption to make. That's why it becomes contradiction. Okay. Just like we have P This whole thing, P, if P then Q, right? Here, what is P? 1n, 2n, 3n, well, we have 1.5, sorry, 1.5 and 3. Okay, we have three assumptions, right? And then we have conclusion, let's call it C, all right? And if we negate C, then 1 or 2 at 1.5 or 3, right? And we did that. I mean, minus 1, minus 1, minus, okay? We did that. We found, I'm sorry. I'm really messing up. You got the idea, okay? We found, so this is what? You have 1.5 and 3 and 4, okay? So 1.5 and 3 and 4. We found this guy, okay? So this whole thing is true, all right? So because I mean this whole thing is false, all right? Because you negated that, okay? Y does not belong to B, okay? So this minus 5 is, so if this guy is false, this guy is false. So false go to false, we flip that and make contrapositive. Yeah, true go to true. Okay, so yeah, proof by contradiction is nothing but contrapositive. Okay. Yeah, proving is all about this conditional proposition. If then, okay. That's what proof is. Okay, so how about what about proof by counterexample? How about proof by induction? How can you logically explain that? What's the first order logic equivalent of that? We are modeling proving, proof techniques. It's this, okay? Proof by counterexample. Let's say this proposition, let's say for all x, this proposition is true. Boolean algebra, okay? And negation of this is this. If P, if this proposition is correct, like what's a proposition? It's a function. Okay. Let's just say yeah. Let's say px. Okay. What is px? It's a Boolean function. Okay. X times 0 is equal to 0, right? And is this correct? Yeah, yeah. For all let's say real all number that belongs to what? Z, the complex numbers, okay? For all complex numbers, yeah. You multiply 0, it becomes 0, okay? So, but if, what does it mean that its negation is this, okay? There exists some x that belongs to Z, the complex numbers, where, let's say Q, X is false, okay? For example, let's say Qx equals to x squared is equal to 1, okay? I mean, what if x is I? Then I squared is minus 1. What if x is 2? 2 squared is 4. But, yeah, this equation is true when x is 1 or minus 1, right? But this equation is not always true. There exist some numbers that belong to complex number that does not satisfy this equation. Okay, so that's proof by example, counter example. You just need to find one number to prove that this equation is not general. It's sometimes correct, sometimes incorrect. Okay, then we cannot say this equation is true for every number in complex number set. Okay, so that's proof by counterexample. How about logical induction? How about logical induction? Um, Logical induction is like domino theory. It's like domino effect. Okay. If you prove the very first step, right, and then if you have recurrence relationship, okay, and then the rest is the history. It's just domino down. Okay. It's very logical thing. We can think of it as a extended syllogism. All right. So let's say f one is true. Okay. And f n, assuming f n is true, and if this entails f of n plus 1 running out of space is also true, then this is first sentence, second sentence, okay? And if we add them together, okay, then f x is true for all x belongs to positive integers. So this is how the proof by induction, and maybe we should prove this thing. Okay. It's like this. Okay, let's prove this. Proving technique, proving methodology. We can prove this, alright? Because we expressed it in a nice, handy-dandy, handsome, logical sentences here. Logical mathematics, mathematical logic, language. Okay, so let's prove. So we know f1 is 1, right? And then f2, because f1 and f1 is 1, this implies f2 is 1. Alright? f2 is 1 implies f3 is also equal to 1. Okay? One more. f3 is 1. 1 means true. Because this f is a propositional function, okay? I kind of. Okay, and so it's a Boolean algebra, it's equality, okay? So then f4 is 1. And dot dot dot. It's kind of like a telescoping kind of. let's call it m is 1. Okay, so yeah, it just goes on like this forever, you know. So, and what is this set? Yeah, positive integers, 1, 2, 3, blah blah blah. Yeah, it's exactly formal proof, right? But we can take this as an axiom, something very obvious that we don't need to prove. Okay, because maybe there's a way to prove this, not using mathematical induction, because this itself is mathematical induction. So we can using proving mathematical induction using mathematical induction, that's cheating, right? So it's like incestuous kind of, or assuming something that you need to prove, kind of circular logic, right? So can we prove this some other way? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. We just satisfy ourselves by having expressed this mathematical induction in a logical language. Okay. What we did here is something really cool. Okay, so but something very elementary at the same time. All right, so we're just reviewing logic, I guess. Just good. Oh boy. Do you want to continue, or should we just call it a day? Because I have a bag of potato chip on top of the refrigerator, so I'd rather just eat that and watch some movies. That's what I'd rather do. Oh, I'm feeling lazy because I have a very long day. Okay, so well, let's take a break and then decide. All right. So, all right. Okay, it's recovery Monday. Day of recovery from all this drinking. So I don't really feel like drinking. Okay, and let's talk about. Let's put this whiteboard behind us. Okay, because I think if you ask me, this is what I want to do for today. Okay, because it's Monday, so I want to take it easy. Easy. All right. If you're like me, your full-time job, right? I do. And this is a pro bono kind of totally voluntary. Yeah, I learn for free. Most of most of my, I, yeah, I never once paid for my own education. It was my parents paid, and I got a GI Bill, Pell Grant, scholarship, fellowship. Everything I ever learned it was free. I never paid for my education. Yeah, I bought some books, right? But mostly it's free. Okay. I bought used books. It doesn't go to the author. If I buy brand new book, yeah, you go to the author, the writer of that book. But most of the times I buy used book, so that money go back to that initial purchaser or secondary purchaser. That's how stock market works. Okay, if you repurchase a stock in a secondary market, if you are not IPO purchaser, initial public offering purchaser, then money when you buy this stock, at a higher price or lower price, then money goes to the initial stock purchaser, IPO purchaser. Okay, not a single penny go to a company. President Trump, he doesn't know this. Such a simple thing he doesn't know. Why? Because he's a low level. He's not very intelligent. He's not very well educated. Yeah, he went to UPenn, Wharton, but he didn't study finance, I guess. The only thing he studied, I guess, is just real estate. Uh, so he doesn't know these basics. None of the stock price going up, it does not mean you are creating a lot of jobs. No, because none of that secondary, tertiary stock purchase, not a single penny go back to the company. It go to the stock brokers, stock investors. Okay, it does not go to the company. If does go to the company, yeah, then company can create more jobs and because they can pay more employees, new hires. But that's not how it is. Secondary, tertiary, in the secondary market, stock purchase, by high stock price, not a single penny go back to the company. It goes to the initial purchaser or previous purchaser of that stock. Okay. Just like if I buy a used book from Amazon, not a single penny of that money goes to the original author, the producer of this book, the writer. Alright? So, okay. So, we are doing this totally pro bono. I'm not gonna even publish any journal articles because to me that's a waste of time. Okay, I just keep on discovering, and then you, yeah, you go ahead and publish this. Okay, be famous. Okay. Yeah. And yeah, President Trump. Yeah, let's talk about President Trump. Okay, he's an interesting guy to talk about. He went to what G20 summit, right? So he met with Mr. Kim Jong Un. What Chairman Kim Jong Un? I don't know what's the terminology. President, chairman. I don't know. It's communist country. It's just like Chairman Mao, I guess. So Chairman Kim. So they met, and by the way, he's younger than me. Okay. Yeah, he's punk ass, as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Kim Jong Un. He's younger than me. He's a spoiled kid, spoiled brat. The only fat guy in North Korea. Okay. The only obese man in North Korea. Okay. So fat cat. Yeah, the spoiled heir who just got inheritance, money, power, fame. He got everything handed out to him. Okay, just like President Trump. Just like President Trump, President Trump. He was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. Everything he learned, yeah, from his father, he got inheritance. He inherited not only money but business know-how, which isn't that much. Very low level. Okay. Yeah, his business model isn't very sound at all. He doesn't have any good innovative ideas. All he does is just buy and resell, kind of very low level businessman. That's President Trump, okay, Donald Trump. So he is not a as business savvy as you think he is. He's not. Okay, so that's why he had to declare bankruptcy. Good businessmen never need to declare bankruptcy. Okay? Only the worst businessmen declare bankruptcy, and that's one of them is President Trump. Okay, so you've been fooled. You've been deceived by him. Okay, so. But he's a good entertainer, though. Yeah, I loved his Apprentice TV show. Yeah, that was good. And he meet with become kind of chummy with this Mr. Kim Jong Un. It's kind of like sunshine policy, right? Yeah, let's embrace. Okay, so I think it's cool. Okay, I would never have done it. Why? Iran, North Korea, they try to get nuclear weapon. I wouldn't care. Okay, it's their problem or their solution. I wouldn't care if they have no nuclear weapon or not. Okay, they try to use it as a bargaining chip, and guess what? It's working, right? Under President Trump, because President Trump is just like as stupid as all these political pundits. Oh, nuclear weapon, we have to stop it. If I were the president, I wouldn't care. You want to have nuclear weapon? Yeah, have it. Not my problem. Not at all. Okay. Not at all. Why? Because they're never gonna use it. They're just trying to use it as a bargaining chip. When I'm the president, it won't be. You stopping a bargaining chip because I don't care about that at all. Okay. So they won't be able to use their nuclear weapon as a bargaining chip when I'm the president, because to me that bargaining chip is useless because I know what they're doing. They just want to use it as bargaining chip. They're not going to nuke anywhere. They're not going to. Why? Because if Iran or North Korea use nuclear weapon against South Korea or Israel or whatever country, I mean, what other country will do? Okay, they will annihilate them, right? So, and they know that Iran people, politicians in Iran, North Korea, they're not stupid, they're not crazy. They pretend that they are crazy enough to start a nuclear war, but they are not stupid. Okay, actually, they're smarter than us. I mean, smarter than American pundits, American politicians. They're by far smarter because the American pundits and politicians, they are being played by Iran and North Korea, and so do European countries, Canada, anywhere in these big countries in what G20, they're all being played by Iran and North Korea. Okay, that's why politicians in Iran and North Korea, they're smarter than so-called developed West or westernized countries politicians. Okay, but they are not smarter than me because I know what they're doing. They're just trying to use it as bargaining chip. They'll never start a nuclear war. So I would not care whether they have nuclear weapon or not. Okay, I let them have it. Why? Because in our world, our humanology, enemy is not without, enemy is within the border. Okay, we need strong border. We need to block all the illegal immigration. Okay, because that's the very first thing they do in this country is to break the law by coming to this country illegally. Okay, what does that say about them? They don't care about American law, rule of law. We don't want that kind of people in America because they don't care about law. They don't have any respect for laws of America, meaning they don't respect America. They don't care about America. They just want to make money, make a living. Meaning, they are the kind of people who would commit crimes in order to make money. Okay. Yeah, what is crime? Something illegal. Okay, so yeah, we don't want that kind here. We don't serve your kind here. Okay, no. How about political asylum? Or whatever asylum? Ah, well, we cannot just admit them here because we have our handful. Okay, we have to take care of our people first. Whatever other countries' people is their problem. Okay, we are not some America is not world government. America is not mother of the world. We are not world government. No, we have to take care of ourselves first. Okay, because we cannot afford to feed them. All right. So who's the enemy within? Well, yeah, crimes, right? So when I'm the president, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna activate U.S. military against American criminals. Air Force, Marine, Army, Coastal Guard, Navy. Because we are not at war with any other countries, what are they doing? They're just sitting there doing nothing. And they're getting paid by taxpayers' money, right? They're federal employees, U.S. military personnel, soldiers, airmen, seamen, Marines, Coastal Guards. Yeah, they're federal employees. Okay, so you're getting paid and you're not doing anything. That's not right. They're just sitting there doing nothing, right? Chatting. I know because I was in the U.S. Army. Okay, so it's not just the army; it's everywhere. Okay, they're doing aircraft testing. They are doing training. Okay, let's put your training, testing, this high tech stuff, and you also if you're in the U.S. military, yeah, you know how to shoot the gun. You have Kevlar bulletproof vest, Humvees bulletproof. This Humvee, their glass is really bulletproof glass. The bulletproof windshield. It's like this thick. It's like 3 inches thick glasses. It is bulletproof and it's extremely heavy. Humvee, okay. Oh yeah, let's use it because otherwise it's just sitting there doing nothing. This high tech gears, this bulletproof stuff. It's just sitting in the parking lot, man, or in the storage. You better work smarter, not harder, okay? So we don't need any more money because they're already getting paid. U.S. military personnel. We have Humvees, is there. Yeah, it's some gasoline, but hey, when they go to training, they drive Humvee. They use what diesel, probably diesel, not gasoline. Yeah, they're gonna use it anyway. So instead of going doing this useless training again and again, yeah, help out the police, local police. Okay, yeah, go after all the criminals, drug lords, wipe them out. Okay, I'm not saying that they should kill them. No, arrest them. Okay, we should get rid of crimes. They are criminology. That's our enemy. Criminalism. Okay, not criminology. Criminalism. That's our enemy. Enemies within. Because they are the one who's killing America. Put them in jail, make them work, make them better people, and also make money. Okay, in prison. All these criminals. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna improve them. It will be called Institute of Improvement. 101. We're going back to the basics. Okay, we'll get rid of crimes. But you have to elect me as your president in 2020, though. Otherwise, yeah. I'm just giving you an idea. Okay, maybe you will be president one day. Then implement these ideas. Okay. Uh, I think that's about it. I mean, I don't do mathematics really. No. I mean, even this morning, Monday morning, man, I was thinking about this and I proved that over there. And I need a break from mathematics. But do I want to eat potato chips and watch movies? Nah. Why? So I ate pizza last week. I ate potato chips last night. I feel like I have a lot of fatty, my fatty layer on my belly thickened. I can feel it. So I don't want to pot belly, man. Oh. Yeah, we'll take a break from mathematics and we can talk about something else, right? Yeah, I have another topic to talk about. How about why do we talk about dating? Online dating, whatever dating, okay? Dating or relationship, communication between two opposite sex, two single, or as a boyfriend, girlfriend, or as husband and wife. That kind of heterosexual relationship. Comes, yeah, heterosexual sexual relationship. Let's talk about that. Romantic relationship between a man and a woman. Let's talk about that, okay? After we take a break. Because we are not doing mathematics. I'm gonna flip this so that I don't even see it. Because it's bothering my eyes. We've been doing this forever and I don't even want to look at it. Okay, so but after a couple of days, yeah, we'll come back to it. We'll get back to it. Okay? We just need a break. That's all. We are not abandoning it. We're just taking a break, okay? So we need that. We'll be back, okay? wondering where I put my glasses. Right there. Okay, we're talking about romance, so I think I have leave permission to drink some red wine, dry red wine. You know, romance. Red wine kind of go with that, so right. So I think this heterosexual relationship is some kind of basic human need. It's something we cannot do without. Okay. So you have to work for it. Do I? Yeah. I go to online dating site, try to get a date. It happens rarely, right? But still, because I need to talk to a single girl that I find attractive. It's just basic need. Uh, yeah, relationship. It's like protein, amino acid, or carb. We cannot live without those things. We need our body have those essential nutrition, essential nutrient. Why? Because we are not plants. We cannot photosynthesize. So we need to eat from take those nutrients from other living creatures like plants or animals. Okay? So me, I'm a man, right? I don't have breast, I don't have vagina. Those are the kind of things that I cannot produce because I'm a man. So I have to take from a woman, a single woman, because they have what I need, this femininity. I don't have that. Yeah, I have long hair. I try to look pretty, dress colorfully. Huh? You see this kind of orange, dark orange pants. Uh, but it's not the same. I need a woman, just one. Okay, a single woman who's not my relative. Okay, yeah, with whom I can have some romantic relationship, some conversation, communication. I need that, and she and I will go out for dinner. Hold hands. If I'm lucky, kiss. If I'm even luckier, then sex. Yeah. Do women need that? Uh, so we guys we need sex, right? Girls they don't really need that. The girls they don't have desire for sex, not really. But they do like money. It's not like marriage is like prostitution. No, it's the other way. Prostitution is just like marriage. Okay, so man and woman. Okay, they meet. Husband works. Woman provide him her body, sex. Okay, so it's not like marriage is like prostitution. No, it's the other way. Prostitution is just like marriage. It's just the way it is. Okay, so okay. Oh, how about girls who work? Oh, that's great. I embrace. I love. I would not date a girl who does not work because I'm not capable of supporting another person. No, I break even. Okay, what I can afford is maybe a date once a month. Nice dinner once a month. Okay, that's all I can afford. And I say this to girls online, and they say, "Oh, okay, thank you, but no, thank you." Girl, they may work, but they still want a man who make a lot more money than they do, so that they can go shopping and buy some nice clothing and high heel shoes, whatever, lingerie. Okay. I don't make that kind of money. Okay, I use my money. That's it. Nothing left. All right. So the reason I came to Alaska is to have space. I have three-bedroom house all myself, and now there's some opposite problem. There are too few people. Sometimes I feel lonely. Opposite problem. Okay. But I'll never go back to big city unless I become the president. Then I'll be in Washington D.C. for 4 years, but that will be it. Because just I don't like all these jam-packed places. Okay, especially when I drive, especially when I park. Okay, where I live, yeah, not that many cars. So parking is easy, plenty of land. Me living here, half acre lot, three-bedroom house all by myself. It's three bedroom, okay? I have living room on top of three bedrooms. I have bathroom, I have kitchen, okay? So I have two external storage units, side yard, right yard, left yard, front yard, backyard. I have it, okay? Plenty of trees and plenty of berries too, okay? Yeah, it's fantastic. I finally found my peace in Alaska, okay? So life has been good to me. I had some bad time in the past, horrendous time when I was young. When I was a teenager, in my 20s, in my 30s. Yeah, life hasn't been always kind to me. I went through, just like anybody else, I went through some bad time. Horrible time, horrible time. When I first came to Alaska 4 years ago, I had no job for 3 months and it was very difficult. I was running out of money. I kind of got scared. I mean, what should I do? I mean, should I go back to Korea? And I talked about this to my parents. Should I go back to Korea? And my mom said, no, 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 you shouldn't come back to Korea because it's even more difficult to get a job in South Korea. Do you know how many college graduates are unemployed in South Korea? I was like, really? I mean, Korea is doing fantastic economically, financially. Oh, look at all this Samsung, LG, Kia, Hyundai, Nongshim, food company. Oh, Samsung, Kia, Hyundai, LG, they're everywhere. And now you're telling me Korean college graduate they don't have any jobs? And my mom said, yeah. I was like, why? Oh, it's outsourcing. Yeah, like, I mean, Samsung, handphone, Hyundai, Kia, cars, they don't get manufactured in South Korea. They get manufactured in China or Bangladesh, Vietnam, or in America, or perhaps Latin America, who knows? Okay. But they don't use Koreans to manufacture those things. They outsource, alright, so my mom was like, do not come here because you are not welcome here if you don't have any jobs. You get a job in America and you can come visit us, but don't come here and think about living with us when you are just idling in my house, in our house. No, we don't want to see that. That's what my mom told me. Okay, so what did my dad told me? Hey man, yeah, just keep looking for a job, okay? And if you need some money, you run out of money, yeah, we can send you some money, okay? So that was like 4 years ago when I was 35, 36, 37. It's such a shame, right? So okay, one day I went to this nice bar, kind of divey. What is dive bar? I mean, like kind of low key. It's not nothing fancy. It's just some neighborhood bar. Okay, but it was quite well known bar somewhere in Alaska. Okay, so I went there because I was just sitting in my one bedroom apartment and feeling sorry about myself. At the age of what? I'm 41 now, so 4 years ago, 37, at the age of 37. By then, I have 3.9 GPA, college degree in computer science. I went to Ivy League PhD level school for 2 years. I dropped out, but I got this fancy education for 2 years, a full scholarship. And then I was a U.S. Army combat veteran who deployed to Afghanistan. And also I've been to law school and I graduated in 2 years, not 3 years, but 2 years. I don't know anybody ever have done this before, graduating law school in 2 years. Okay, but I have. All right. And now I tried to get some law office job, but I was not successful, running out of money. So okay, let's get try computer programmer job. But by then it's been a very long time since I programmed. But I know how to program. It's like learning on the language, learning a bicycle. You never forget, right? So yeah, I can do it. So I applied, right? So, but it takes some time, and I was running out of money. So you know what the hell? I just go to a bar and drink, meet some people, because I was sick and tired of just sitting in my home alone, I one bedroom apartment, and applying, no news, rejection letter. I was I also did door to door. Okay, yeah, to get some law office job. Again, yeah, rejection letter. Okay, so because I didn't pass the bar yet at the time, I passed the bar last year, not yesterday, last year. I'm very new. Okay, now I'm just paper pusher, but I make enough money to pay my rent, not rent, mortgage. Okay, and my insurance money, car loan, yeah, because I don't have any student debt. Okay, and I don't have any medical bills either because I'm a veteran, combat veteran. Okay, so to get this job, very small office. My selling point was, yeah, you don't have to pay me medical insurance because I'm a veteran. Yeah, it's all covered, and you don't have to pay me annuity, pension plan because I don't need it because I'm not gonna retire ever. Okay, so yeah, dental insurance I got it, so you don't have to pay me. Okay, vision, well, I have plenty of glasses, so if I need new pair of glasses, yeah, I go to Walmart. So you don't have to pay me any of that. Okay, I just need to pay my my mortgage. That's it. Okay, pay my bills, basic bills and food. That's it. Okay, so yeah, I got hired. Okay, and that didn't take very long, by the way. That was last year, about a year ago. Okay, so uh, so 4 years ago, after 3 months of unemployment, when I first came to America, Alaska, not America, Alaska. Okay, I met some people in bar in that bar I went to, and they called me and I got hired like the next day. Okay, but because I have such a weird, strange resume, they paid me $30,000 a year. $30,000 a year. Okay, about about so $15 an hour, kind of. Okay, as a computer programmer. All right, because it was very small company. Okay, and they just cannot afford to pay more than that. Okay, so but I was very grateful, but at the same time I kind of felt very bad because $30,000 a year, that's the money I was making like 10 years prior when I was like 28 back in 2006. So I dropped out of the PhD program, Ivy League school in the Eastern Coast, and I drove all the way to Los Angeles, California to become an actor. Okay, so The first job I got was like McDonald's Subway sandwich. Okay, yeah, the only Fortune 500 company I have ever worked for. Okay, as a sandwich maker, as a drive-through crew. Okay, yeah, minimum wage in Los Angeles, California. Okay, so I had a roommate, right? Small room in two-bedroom apartment. Okay, that's what I had. But I was happy because I was pursuing my dream. Okay, but at the same time, yeah. So I tried to get a computer programmer job, and I got one. After several months, they paid me $30,000 a year. Okay, that was 2006. Okay, so I came to Alaska. What year did I? 2015. Okay, so 2006 to 2015, about 10 years. After 10 years, I was still making $30,000 a year. Okay, when my colleagues that I went to school with, they were making six digits, three times at least more than I was making in 2016. Right now it's 2019. Okay, and also again 10 years later, 2015, I was making $30,000 a year. So I kind of felt bad, okay? But at the same time, I was happy because I guess that's the price of freedom. I don't go where the job is. No, I go to a place where I want to, and then try to find a job. So I get the lowest possible salary I can possibly get. Price is not. I mean, freedom is not free, right? Freedom has its price. So what was my price? Low wage, low salary. That was the price of my freedom. Okay, I wanted to go to Los Angeles, and I went there. I got a job, and it's very very low paying job. I came to Alaska because that's where I wanted to live, and the price of this freedom, low salary. Okay, because what other people do, they apply to all 50 different states, and whoever quotes the highest price, yeah, you go there. I don't do that. No, I want to choose the place I live. Freedom. To me, that freedom is more valuable than money. To me, money, yeah, I feel bad when I make very little money, but I'll feel a lot worse if I don't have any freedom. Not being in charge of my own life, not being in control of where I live. Because I'm not a slave for money. Okay, so yeah, cherish freedom. That's what I love about this country, America. We have a lot of freedom, perhaps too much freedom. Okay, so um, freedom to be gay, freedom to smoke marijuana, freedom to tattoo and pierce. Freedom is a funny concept. Let's go back to the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve. Okay, we'll talk about that after a break. Okay. Yeah. It's Monday. We have to take it very slow. Right? I need to. Why? Because I'm on a recovery mode. Okay. So I forgot to open the window. It's kind of important. Let's open the window now. I want fresh air, So, we'll talk about Garden of Eden later, okay? In a second. Let's keep talking about relationship, okay? Because this is important. Give me 1 second. I need some Vaseline. In humanology, what's the road to salvation? It's labor, okay? Well, it's not just one kind of labor. It's many, many different kinds of labor, like love labor. Yeah, you have to work on your relationship. You have to. It's essential nutrient, metaphysical nutrient. If you lack, if you don't exert diligence in that romance department, you become disabled. You become unbalanced. You become a weird person, like gay, or people full of tattoos, piercings, obese. Okay, or people who become rapists, criminals, mass shooters, whatever. Okay, you don't want to be one of those. Okay, so, but romance is just one nutrient. What are some other essential nutrients? You have to have good career, whatever job it may be, that satisfies you. You cannot live without those things. Okay, and then you need good health. If you're unhealthy, you cannot be happy. Okay, how can you achieve health? Yeah, diet and exercise. It's that simple. Okay, and fourth, you need some good education. Nowadays, you don't even need to go to school. You can just, like me, you can just study for free in YouTube, Wikipedia, whatever, webpage. Nowadays it's free. Or some dirt cheap used books, old edition from Amazon. That's what I buy. Why? Because if it is good knowledge, it never changes. Okay. The older the better. Okay. Alright, and you need some good hobby that you really enjoy. Okay, like what I do here, mathematics. Okay. Also foreign languages, martial art, dancing. Okay, all these good hobbies, healthy hobbies. Okay, you need those things. Yeah, good friendship. Okay, so some relationship, romantic relationship. You need those things. Okay, to get those things, you have to work to get it. All right. That's the only way to save yourself. That's the only way you can be happy, ever. There is nothing else. It's about diligence. Okay, happiness is all about work and reward. Mind-processing, right? That's the only way to be happy. Okay. Psychologists, they say, oh, childhood trauma. They also was backward looking. They are mistaken. Okay, all this psychologism, psychiatrism. When we say psychologism, we include psychiatry too. Okay, this medical doctors, psychology PhDs, they don't know what they're talking about. Okay, all you need to do to be happy is diet, exercise, career, relationship, health, hobby, knowledge, education, self-education. Also, you need to take care of your beauty. Okay, you have to put some effort to look good and smell good, okay, to be fit, okay, there's a lot of work, but that's the only way, okay. My criticism on Americans or anywhere in the world, they spend too much time cooking and eating. And pets, yachts, airplanes, private jets, snow machine, ATV, fishing, hunting, to me that's just waste of time, okay? They should be exercising instead. They should be learning foreign language. They should be learning dancing, practicing martial art. That's what they should be doing instead, okay? Because they're just wasting time with the dogs, cats, okay, cooking. They're wasting time, alright? So, alright. Okay, let's get back to Garden of Eden. Yeah, and let me close the window. Maybe I can drink some beer, huh? I realized there's so many cans of beer in my fridge. I forgot all about that. I don't drink beer very often, okay? But Monday is a good day to drink beer because over the weekend it's all vodka. Oh my goodness. I have to give my esophagus some break so that the inner lining kind of build up. Vodka kind of eats them away. So Garden of Eden is God created this what tree of knowledge. It's like basically tree of sex, okay? Because to know somebody is like to have sex with that person. That's euphemism for having sex. To know somebody. Like a girl who does not know man, it means she's a virgin. And when God's angel visited this Abraham's family in Sodom and Gomorrah, there's all the gay guys surrounding the house. Hey, Abraham, yeah, give us your visitor because we are all gay guys, probably bisexual guys, and we want to have sex with that male angel who came to visit your house because, yeah, we want to know him. Okay, that's what they said. It means we want to have sex with him. Yeah, probably like gang rape. This one guy surrounded by just like prison gang rape of another man. That was the situation. And what Abraham, was it Abraham or Lot? I'm not sure. One of the two. What they said was kind of shocking. Hey, leave this visitor alone. You're a very precious visitor, but we can give you our daughters. Really. Crazy. The book of Genesis, okay, it's there. You don't know about this, do you? Because your pastors probably won't talk about this, okay? We do. Because we don't economically depend on viewership. You're not paying me, but pastors, yeah, they depend on offerings, right? So we understand, okay? They don't want to ire people, offend people because they are the boss, you know. But you are not my boss, okay? I serve one and only boss, God. And also you, people. Because in humanology, yeah, God is people. It's just one way to look at God, okay? Serving God is serving people, okay? I'm serving you in a different way. Okay? Yeah, you are the boss, you are my boss, okay? But, yeah. Just serving you some different way, okay? So, by saying things that you don't want to hear to correct you when you're wrong. Okay, so that's my service to humanity. Okay. So, yeah, tree of knowledge, tree of sex. So God basically said, don't have sex, Adam and Eve. Okay, because if you do, yeah, you girl, you get pregnant, you have birth, labor, it will be very painful. And Adam, yeah, you have to work to feed your children and your wife. You have to work extra time. There will be the punishment for sex. So don't do it. Okay? Um, but God gave them a choice, a freedom, degree of freedom. Because there was no fence around this tree of knowledge, tree of sex. There was no fence around it. There was no guard dog, no trench, no fire surrounding. No, no, no. It was out in the open, available. God made this tree available to Adam and Eve. There was the freedom. Probably the very first freedom. And before that, yeah, there's some other freedom. God said, yeah, you can eat all other tree fruits, but not this tree. Okay? And but so Adam and Eve kind of got curious, guilty pleasure. Why not this particular tree? What's so special about this tree? So they ate it, okay? They didn't have to, but there was this one law in the Garden of Eden: do not eat this tree fruit. And they couldn't even do it. Okay. They couldn't even follow that one rule. Okay. So now, today, you have tattoo shop, piercing shop, you have marijuana shop, and you have legalized gay marriage. You have obesity, sugar fat. You go to grocery store. I bought one. Potato chips right there. I probably eat it after this recording. Okay, I think I would. Kind of debating because I had a long day. Okay, yeah, comfort food. Yeah, sometimes I need that too, but I just don't indulge in it. So, Garden of Eden. Okay, is it time to take a break yet? After a while. So Garden of Eden. Okay. Uh. Yeah. So how about we do some acting, huh? Informally. So Adam and Eve may say to God, they're kind of like what? Pro se defendant. God is a prosecutor, right? So they committed this sin, eating the forbidden fruit, and God is about to punish them. So they're brought to this court. There is only three people: Adam, Eve, and God. Well, God is not a person, but so God is the judge and also prosecutor. Okay, also the jury too. Adam and Eve defendant. Okay, so Adam and Eve may say, let's do acting. Okay, well, let's take a break then, because that's gonna take a lot of energy. I need some break before we do that. It's going fun, huh? Yeah. Theatrical pedagogy. Okay. That's what we're doing here. And why not have some fun? It doesn't have to be a lecture. It could be a play. Alright? Play well, learn well. So I'm not gonna bring that swivel chair because I wanna sit back. That swivel chair is too upright. Okay, I wanna relax. I wanna sit back instead of sit up. So what's that? Um, okay, play. I already have some vodka with this. I need some vodka and spirit to play well. This beer wine is so light. It's not. It's like girly drink, man. It's like girly drink is like what cocktail. The sweetened, yeah, that's girly drinks. But beer wine to me that's girly drink. It's way too lightweight. It's just too light. Vodka is men's drink. Okay, I love vodka. I love Russia too. Yeah, very masculine. So I guess girls need men too. Okay, they don't want to be alone. Girls are very social, but the reason why I never get a girl in the long term is that girls they want to marry, they want to young girls, well, they want to have kids too. Oh, yeah, so I never date young girls. I have in the past, but nowadays I don't. Um, but no matter what age they are, girls they want to have a family, at least want to cohabitate, live together, or they want to marry. Me, no. I don't want that. I want to live by myself. That's why I came to Alaska. So after I say that, girls run away because that's not what they want. What I want, a girlfriend, long-term relationship girlfriend. She and I would live separately, but we get together like once a month. I buy her dinner, and she come visit me. We have sex. Girls don't want that, no. Because girls don't want sex, not really. Okay, maybe once a month, maybe if they are still having periods. But even then, sex to them is more like a service, more like a nuisance. They don't really want that. Okay, so they don't even want to talk about sex. Girls, women. Okay, so that's why I'm always single. Once in a while I get a date, but when I tell them what I want, I don't get second date. Okay. Rarely I do, rarely. Like maybe once in a decade. So what were we talking about? Yeah, because women are very social. Men, we can be very solitary, but women, they're always very social. Okay, so they want a company, partner, company, somebody to live with, not me, because I'm not a girl, I'm a man. I'm a very far extreme end of man. Yeah, very masculine, kind of. Because I'm a warrior, fighter, okay? I go after these big ideologies, you know. Although, yeah, I'm just living in my world, right? Whatever. But still, I have that spirit, kind of David on street spirit. Okay, so um, so let's go back to this play. Okay, so this God, and he's a judge, jury, prosecutor, and he's accusing Adam and Eve. How about me playing a lawyer, pro bono lawyer? I what do Adam and Eve have to offer me? They don't even have their clothing. They covered with that fig tree leaves. If I guess they can say, give me Garden of Eden. They don't have any money, but they have a lot of lands. Garden of Eden, yeah, they can move out, and so that I can have Garden of Eden all by myself. That would be a great deal because I'm gonna defend the shit out of them, okay, before God. Okay, so uh, God's biggest mistake, he gave me legal education because I'm gonna use it against him. Okay, so kind of biting the feeding hand, kind of. God, yeah, you gave me great legal education, but I'm gonna use it against you because I'm gonna defend the shit out of Adam and Eve. Okay, so now it's between me and God. Adam and Eve, there was suit and tie in the backseat, right, as defendants, but I'm running the show because I'm their defense lawyer. It's not gonna be pro bono though. Yeah, Adam and Eve, because they are not gonna get kicked out because I'm gonna defend them successfully. I'm gonna win this trial against God. So they won't move out. They won't have to move out. They won't. They will not be evicted from Garden of Eden. But they're gonna give that Garden of Eden to me, Adam and Eve. Why? Because that's my price. I don't do anything for free. So yeah, they will have to move out of this paradise on Earth. Okay, because that's the price I'm calling. Mr. Adam, Mrs. Eve. How come all these Jewish people have no last name? None of the biblical characters have last name. It's like John, Jesus. Okay, Jesus Christ. Maybe that's his last name. Okay, but John, Paul, Peter, David, Goliath, Adam, Eve. They never have last name. Okay, Jonathan or Solomon, David, Jeremiah, Isaiah. None of them have last name. Elijah, Elisa, whatever. Strange country. I don't know about now. Maybe they have last name. Huh? Whatever. So, but most Jews have they tend to have German last name. At least American Jews, because I guess they flee from Nazi Germany to America. Okay, the descendants thereof. So yeah, they tend to have German last name. Okay, so it's kind of funny. They still retain that German last name when they fled from Germany, German Nazi. Interesting. Strange people. Of course, there are some Russian Jews, but maybe they just stay there in Russia rather than coming to America because I guess Russian government was not unkind toward Russian Jews, I guess. So I guess they just stay there. Anyway, so okay, God, you accuse these two people that you created, and you accuse them, but I accuse you. Why give this choice? Oh, you think you are in the position of judgment, huh? Just because what you're God, you're judging us humans. That's like bully. I accuse you, Mr. God, Mr. Jehovah, whatever your last name is. Oh, Almighty, God Almighty. So yeah, Mr. Almighty. Okay, that's your last name, right? Mr. Almighty, Mr. Almighty. I accuse you. You judge these two people, Adam and Eve. I judge you, Mr. Almighty, because you're first of all you're so judgmental. Okay, so yeah, I want you to taste your own medicine. Okay, so I judge you and see how it feels to be judged like this. What do I judge you of? Why created this tree? You're playing these two people. You're playing us. For what? What, your entertainment? Or, oh, you may say, yeah, I want to test their faith, their obedience, and they failed. But you made them fail. Come on. If you are what you say you are, who you are in control of everything. There is no such thing as free will. Freedom is an illusion. Yeah, you gave me all these philosophical insights and I'm using it against you. I'm sorry. You gave me all the nice fancy education and I'm using that against you. I'm sorry. Okay, but I have to. Because I want this Garden of Eden, okay? If I successfully defend these two people, they're gonna give it to me and they're gonna move out and they're gonna live somewhere else. This entire Garden of Eden, Mr. Almighty, will be mine and mine alone. And I would love that. So I have to win. I'm sorry to say this, but I have to kick your ass, okay, in this courtroom. Metaphysically speaking, okay? So I'm sorry. But I want this Garden of Eden, okay? So yeah, oh, you Mr. Almighty, you say you're Almighty, you're omnipresent, omniscient, omnipowerful, omnipotent. Yeah, of course you are in control of the two people's decision. That curiosity about this forbidden fruit. You, Mr. Almighty, you created this emotion of curiosity that kills the cat. Okay, you created this concept, this human emotion or animal emotion of this curiosity. You created that, and you not only created that concept of curiosity, you planted the seed of curiosity in the minds of Adam and Eve, and then you made them eat the fruit. It wasn't them; it was you. I know. Why? Because I'm a logician, okay? That's the only possible logically consistent way. Because you're all powerful. You know everything. You wrote the future. You wrote human history. So not everything is predetermined. It's just things are happening. It looks like random to us, but I know. You are in full control of human history. The way people behave, act, think, do, say. You are in control of every single event. You know the future. You are the only one who know the future. That's what your son Jesus said. God is the only one. You, Mr. Almighty, you are the only one who know the future. I'm looking at the camera because I don't want to go off frame like that. Okay, so I don't want to go off frame like that. Okay, so I want you to see my finger pointing at God. I want you to see it. Why? I'm acting, okay, and if you cannot see me acting, then what's the point of me acting? Very important that you can see my finger, okay? God, Mr. Almighty, hello. You're just playing these two poor human beings that you created, and you're playing like as if these humans are your pets, your toys. You're playing with their minds, their lives. You made them eat this fruit. It was not their choice. It was not their freedom. You predetermined their fate, their action. Okay, you made them violate your rule. Okay, so now who is guilty? Did Adam and Eve or you? I say it's you. Okay, you are the one who's guilty. If anybody should be guilty, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, that's what. Why don't we just love one another? Why don't we just forgive and forget? I mean, that's what your son Jesus told us. Obviously, you told Jesus, your son, right? Because he's your kind of your messenger, kind of prophet, right? So why don't you be a good role model, Mr. Almighty, and show us how to love, how to forgive and forget, how to be just loving one another, loving each other. Yeah, show by example, lead by example. I want you, Mr. Almighty, to be a good leader. Maybe you retired. Maybe that's why this world is the way it is right now. It sucks. Okay. Oh, look at all this tattoo piercing, gay marriage, marijuana, criminalism, obesity. Because because you maybe you retired and you don't care anymore and you're not doing anything about it and you stop sending prophets. And I thought I was a prophet, but obviously I'm not because I'm not becoming any famous. But because I know prophet is some celebrity, somebody famous, somebody very influential and visible and with big fame, some well-known figure. But I'm not that, so obviously maybe I was created by mistake, oversight, because I'm capable of being a prophet, but you're not giving that money, power, and fame to me. I don't need money. I don't need power, but I do need fame. You better make me very famous person so that I can teach good stuff, your stuff. Yeah, let me be your prophet and teach these people. I'm doing it now, even now, at this very moment. But nobody's watching this, okay? God, please make me famous, okay? I don't need money, I don't need power, I don't need sex. Sex, well, I do need one woman, okay, who would spend time with me. Let's take a break from acting, okay? Let me tell you about some more about romance and me. It's like this. If I were a very rich man, girls would tolerate no matter what shortcoming I may have. That I drink vodka every day. I mean every night. I smoke cigarettes. I'm against tattoos. I'm against piercings. I'm against gay marriage. I'm against sugar fetishism. I'm against tattoo piercism, gay marriage, ultra internationalism. But if I were a rich man, girls would tolerate that and they would still be my girlfriend. Okay, because I got all the money there it is. But I don't. What I'm saying is hypothetically if I'm a rich man, just like President Trump, Harvey Weinstein, yeah, they're mean, ugly, fat cats with nasty, nasty personality. But their wives would never leave them unless these guys kick them out and divorce. Because these guys are rich. Rich. Fat cats. Okay, so yeah, girls love money. They will tolerate whatever. They are promiscuity, adultery. Yeah, girls would forgive that as long as he's a very rich man. Okay, girls are like that. Okay, the only one and only thing in the world they care is money. Okay, that's how women are. Okay, I'm not saying that's bad. I'm saying that's just the way it is. We guys, we are no better. The only thing we care in the world is sex. Who is worse? We are the same. Girls, guys. Girls want money. Guys want sex. It's materialistic. Romance market is inherently materialistic market. It's just the way it is. I'm not saying it's bad or good. It's just the way it is. Okay. It's product of evolution. Okay. It's not necessarily a bad thing though. Okay. Yeah, rich guy, powerful guy, right? I mean, they can raise their kids, send them to colleges. Yeah, security, girls care about security, protection. Nowadays, it's money. Back in the days, way back, caveman days, yeah, it was brawn. Like bears. Yeah, always the strongest, the biggest male bear always win all the female sows. Female girl. Female bears, okay, so. Bison, yeah, always the strongest, youngest, meanest. Bison get all the female bison. Okay. Elk, same way. Yeah, harem, right? Polygamy, which is very common in natural world, animal world. In human world, yeah, look at President Trump, Harvey Weinstein. They're polygamists. They don't call it marriage, but they have sex. They always have sex with multiple women when they are still married. They are polygamists. Okay, they have sex with multiple women when they are married with one woman. Marriage doesn't mean anything to them. Not to those rich men, because they know their wife would never leave them for adultery. Why? Because their wives, like First Lady Melania Trump, yeah, she want money, security. Harvey Weinstein's beautiful wife, yeah, she want money, she want security. They know. Harvey Weinstein, President Trump, they know. Matt Lauer, yeah, they know their wives would never leave them because they got all the money, power, and fame, and they know girls want security. So that's why they have sex with as many women as possible, if not thousands, at least hundreds. Okay, all the time, all the time. Okay, how about Justice Kavanaugh? I'm guessing he's the same way. Okay, I don't know. Okay, that was my guess. Okay, okay, yeah. I'm not saying girls are bad or men are bad. What I'm saying is they're equally bad. Okay, but at the same time, evolutionarily, the kind of winner takes it all, money, power, fame kind of guy, take all the girls. Maybe it's not necessarily a bad thing. Okay, in terms of evolution. Okay, maybe they got some superior genes. At least they got a lot of money, so that no matter how many out of wedlock kids they may have, yeah, they can afford child support, so that all these orphans or illegitimate sons and daughters of these rich guys who have sex with, who commit a lot of adultery and promiscuity, at least they can get paid by these rich biological fathers instead of depending on government assistance. Okay, so maybe it's not a bad thing. Okay, some cultural commentary. Okay, so are you having fun? I am. It's been 2 hours already. Time goes so fast when we enjoy it, right? Vodka helps. Okay, so all those things that girls don't like, I see them as virtue. Okay, me criticizing sugar fetishism, tattoo piercism, it's because I'm an extreme of masculine male. Okay, yeah, I'm very much David. Okay, I go after big ideologies. I don't go after people. I go after ideologies. Okay. Yeah, I criticize big people, famous people, but that's easy, right? Anybody can do that. So all those things that girls don't like about me, like me drinking vodka every night, me smoking cigarettes. I don't smoke many cigarettes. Maybe 2 cigarettes a day. Okay, because I smoke a little and like 3 puffs, then I put it out and save it, smoke it again. So maybe 2 cigarettes a day, if that. I don't smoke very much at all. Okay, maybe 2 or 3 cigarettes a day, if that. Okay, for vodka, yeah, I drink every night. Okay, but very slowly. So and so criticizing all these mainstream ideologies, drinking vodka, smoking cigarettes. I don't see them as vice. I see them as virtue. As a man. Okay. So, but girls don't like that. Oh well, whatever. But I need girls though. I need a girl, one girl at a time. But girls they always leave me because I have these things that they don't want to see, and I'm not rich. I don't have what they want to see, but I have something that they don't like. But I do not have something they like, money. So I don't have that, and also I don't want to live with them. I don't want to marry them. I don't want to have kids. So yeah, they leave me, and I don't want their pets. Uh, I don't like their tattoos. I don't like their obesity. Yeah, of course I'm single. Girls, they cannot quite be with me. No, not a single woman. But I need woman. Okay, one woman to talk to listen to spend time with, to watch, to touch. I need that because I'm a man, and yeah, that's why I keep on trying. And every once in a while, I get a date. Okay, how often? I would say more than once a year, on average. That's what I'm ready to say, but not very often. No, no. You know me. Do you think girls would want to date me, taking their time? That's very rare. Okay, they're very exceptional individuals. Those ladies. God bless them. Okay, we'll take a break and we'll continue with whatever. Okay. Do you think I won this quote battle? Uh, I'm going after God. You because you're big, you're got a Goliath, bully. I'm David, so I go after you. Uh, Good to be an American, okay? Only in America I can say these things. Only in America, man. That's why I came here. I had to, okay? I live in South Korea. I could have chosen to be a Korean citizen, but I chose American citizenship, okay? I used to have dual citizenship, okay? So because I really need freedom, and America have freedom, so that's why I came to America, okay? So I mean more freedom than South Korea, okay? So. All right, let's take a break, okay? I'm gonna switch out these drinks, and yeah, I keep on drinking whatever vodka drinks that I like, okay? So all right, take five, okay? Okay. You know, back in the days when I first came to Alaska, I used to write a lot. I published many, about 2 or 3 dozens of those things. What things? Novels. I call it novel, but not exactly. It's yeah, they are novelistic, but I put a lot of mathematics in there, a lot of humanology theories. Okay, I use my pen name, so most likely you'll never find it. Okay, but because you don't know what my pen name is, right? I'm not gonna tell you, and I'm not gonna tell you the title of those book series either. But it's available 24/7 anywhere in the world. Okay, but its price is like $1, $2, $3. Okay, just because my publisher, online publishers, it was their requirement, which is fine. Okay, they're running business. They're not running some charity. Yeah, they need to make money, and only a handful of people in the world purchased some of those books. God bless them. It means the world to me. They paid dollar, $2, $3 to buy my book. God bless them, because it's not about money. It's heart. So I'm eternally grateful, even if they didn't, they may not have liked my, my book that they purchased. Perhaps they regretted it, but still, I'm grateful eternally. Okay. Uh, I would be glad to refund their money, but they didn't ask me to refund because it's just $1, $2, $3. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so nowadays I don't write. Okay, because this is more fun, more interactive. You know. So we are done with this play. Okay, so yeah, I won the quote battle. I move into Garden of Eden, and where's my Eve? Where's my woman? Okay, I'm alone in Garden of Eden, like Alaska, this house, 2 acre lot. Okay, so I guess this is my Garden of Eden. So Adam and Eve, they moved out, and I won some nice handsome settlement for them. God kind of apologized and gave them this nice place. It's not Garden of Eden, but because God is still angry, but still, it's a nice place to live and happily ever after. Okay. But Garden of Eden is mine because there was the price of my legal service to Adam and Eve. Huh? What kind of lawyer are you? Me? Who said I'm a lawyer? I'm just paper pusher. But I happen to be a novelist. Okay, so I know how to write a good story. And nowadays I'm too lazy to write anything, so I just dictate orally. I'm not writing anything down. I'm not going to. I'm not going to even publish these mathematics formulas that we discovered together. I'm not going to. You do, okay? Because this is more fun, okay? So to me, writing things down, that's a waste of time. You go ahead, write a novel, make a movie based on what we shared here. Yeah, go ahead and do it. Sell money, make money, okay? You don't have to pay me a single penny, okay? You don't even have to mention my name or this humanology series or this website. You don't have to, okay? It just acknowledge you got this from somewhere else. You got inspired by somebody else, okay? That's what I'm asking, okay? So, yeah, go ahead, make money, be rich, bigger and better, be powerful, famous, rich. I want you to be, okay? Yeah, be better than me, okay? Yeah. Do what I could not achieve, okay? Yeah, be somebody that I could only dream of being. Yeah, be the president, novelist, mathematicians, professors, whatever. Okay, yeah, be a prophet. Yeah, be something that I could only imagine of becoming. Okay, do it. Yeah, do it. Be big. Okay, be ambitious. Be successful, prosperous, thrive. Okay, survive, thrive. All right. Yeah. There was one more word. Strive. So okay. Survive, strive, and thrive. Okay? Strive, yeah, like struggle, you know. Then survive, yeah, live. Don't die. And don't kill either. Yeah, live and let live, okay? Yeah, strive, struggle, fight, then survive. Also live and let live. Don't kill, don't die, okay? So strive, survive, and thrive. Yeah, be prosper, be successful. I want to be. I do. Yeah, be famous, powerful, and rich. Okay? Yeah. I want you to. Okay? Now what? So, let's say in this, let's continue with this play, okay? So, after Adam and Eve, they moved out, right? Because that was their price. It was barter system, trade. So I gave you legal defense against God, and I won it. I won this court battle. Okay, so God was ashamed. God was ashamed because he lost this courtroom battle to me. So you are not being evicted. No, you are being replaced by me. You are not getting kicked out by God. No, you are being replaced by me. Okay, so because I want this property, Garden of Eden. Okay, I want this premises. So I gave you legal defense. Okay, so oh, you are a crook. You're crooked. Con man. Oh, because what's the difference? We are getting kicked out anyway. Oh, you say you won this court battle, this trial for us. By the way, my name is Eve. Okay, I'm smarter than Adam. Adam is stupid. Okay, I don't know why I married him. He's so stupid. But I'm smart. I'm Eve. I'm a woman. Of course, I'm smart. Adam is a man. Of course, he's stupid. But you don't seem to be a very stupid man. So I'm assuming you are not exactly a man. Maybe you are transgender. You have long hair. You're kind of, your demeanor is kind of like gayish. Like, what are you? Oh, Mrs. Eve. Are you implying that you're kind of interested in me because your husband Adam is so stupid, and you rather well, move in with me? You want to stay in Garden of Eden with me and get Adam, kick him out, and so that you and I can live together. But I don't think that's a good idea. Why not? Because you are like my ancestor. You know, you are Eve. You are like mother of all humanity. So it will be very incestuous if I, you know, that doesn't sound right to me. Hey, I thought you're smart. Think again. Oh yeah, I'm getting it. Okay, so you're saying all the women and all the men, they are descendant of you and your husband, right? So whoever, whatever girl I get, she'll be like related, kind of co-descendant, like she'll be like some kind of my relative, remote relative, like my third cousin, 10th cousin, but she'll be still like my sister. So I get it, okay, but still, me and you, Eve, Mrs. Eve, and me, it just doesn't sound right because you two haven't divorced yet, have you? Ah, you can be our divorce lawyer. Then what about Adam? Okay, this poor guy, you call him stupid. Well, I don't quite disagree with you, but I feel sorry for him. Okay, I don't want to steal his wife, you, for my own advantage. I know, yeah, it's there's no other women, right? But I would rather not steal you from him because I have my morals. Yeah, I'm a lawyer on paper because I passed the bar exam. Okay, but still, I have my morals. I have my ethics. You know, uh, and also, yeah, it just doesn't feel right. Okay, so another deal and get out of here. You're a crook. You defrauded us because we are getting kicked out anyway, whether we win this battle or not. This courtroom battle, we get kicked out anyway. So what's the difference? Who is the gaining party? Who's the losing party? Well, whether we win this court battle or not, we get kicked out anyway. If we were found guilty, God would have kicked us out. We we were found not guilty thanks to you, but we are getting kicked out anyway. So who is the winner? Oh, Mrs. Eve. Yeah, I admire your being smart. You know who. You know who is the winner in this courtroom battle. I'm glad at least there's this one woman who's smart enough to perceive that. Yeah, it's me. I'm the winner. Okay, so God lost. You, you're gonna lose anyway. You have lost without me. Now you lost with me. So you're gonna get kicked out of this Garden of Eden anyway. So yeah, you didn't lose anything or gain anything. It's zero sum for you because you are not worse or better off. Actually, you are better off now because you have this nice place. You know, I want you some settlement. Okay, because God was threatened. His reputation would have been damaged. But I promise God that I won't tell this to anybody. You know, this God losing a courtroom battle to a mere human being, some lawyer on paper in Alaska. So he's very ashamed now. But I told him, I promised him, yeah, I'm not going to tell this to anybody. So he got you a nice place, okay? So you're actually better off. Yeah, you still lost this garden even to me, but you got a nice place because I can't threaten him. If you don't make this settlement, if he does not build this nice place for you, uh, I would seriously damage his reputation as Mr. Almighty, you know. So he's kind of ashamed now. He feels sorry, you know. Yes, yeah, you want something. You got this nice place outside of Garden of Eden, okay? So yeah, you are better off actually with me, okay? So and nothing's free. You have to pay me something, and all you got is this Garden of Eden property, right? So yeah, it was a fair trade, barter system. You give me something, I give you something. It's fair deal. So stop bitching about it, okay? So just bye. So they left, okay? They are happy, okay? They feel good. And now I'm alone in Garden of Eden, right? And then, hey God, where are you, Mr. Almighty? Would you care to drink? Yeah, come. Yeah, you are invited. You are welcome guest anytime. You are, after all, you are God, the Creator, the Mr. Almighty, the Mr. High and Mighty, omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. Yeah, come here. Yeah, I give you some of my vodka. Okay, so let's share a drink or two. Okay, I got plenty of vodka. Thanks to you, by the way. And God, I don't always like my clients. Okay, I many times I despise my clients because they abuse their freedom. Okay, so this Mr. Adam, Mrs. Eve, they abuse their freedom, just like Americans nowadays. In America, there's tattoo availability of tattoo, piercing, sugar, fat, gay marriage, marijuana, ultra interracialism. It's not illegal, so there's all this availability of doing these horrendous things, plastic surgery. And they Americans they abuse their freedom, and they call it freedom, free will, liberty, and I despise Americans for that, abusing, misusing this freedom to sugar fetism, tattoo piercism, ultra interracialism, marijuanaism, gayism, plastic surgeryism. Okay, I despise and scorn, detest, abhor. Yeah, I despise Americans for abusing their freedom. And this Adam and Eve, that's exactly what they did. I despise Adam and Eve because they abuse their freedom just like Americans do. Eating this forbidden fruit, doing the bad things, immoral things, unethical things in the name of freedom and liberty, free will. I despise Adam and Eve, my clients, former clients, because I don't think they will come back to me because I kind of insulted them. I called Adam stupid. I called Eve bitch. Because I despise them, okay? They abuse their freedom, okay? So they did something wrong, immoral, unethical, something very harmful. So I despise my former clients, but I defended them anyway because I wanted this Garden of Eden. I kind of sold out to get this nice property, okay? So then what, do I despise myself for selling out, being like a prostitute, violating my own moral, my own ethics, to get this Garden of Eden? Do I despise myself? Because I'm feeling like a whore, a prostitute, selling out my morality, my ethics, to defend these people against my own set of morals and ethics. Do I feel better about it? Do I despise myself because I sold out like a whore, like a prostitute? Lawyers, right? Do I despise myself? Do you think I should despise myself? Do you think I should be ashamed of myself for selling out to defend these people that I despise? Uh, I blame you because you created what's called human condition. I don't despise myself. I despise you. I despise you instead. I blame you instead, rather than despising me or blaming myself. I blame you. I despise you. How about that? Why? Because you are the one who created human condition. I gotta eat. I gotta pay my bills. So I have to do things sometimes uh, that kind of violates my own ethics. I mean, everybody has to. That's human condition. Selling out, being a whore, being a prostitute. That's everybody on earth. Sometimes we have to suck it up. We have to kiss asses, lick boots, lick toads to survive, to bring the food to the table. It's not me, just lawyers or me or Adam and Eve. It's everybody on earth. Sometimes we have to do that. Sometimes we have to sell out. We are all whores, we are all prostitutes. Because you made us so. You created human condition. You created evil. You created evil. You created bad stuff. That's all you. So I blame you. I don't blame us. I don't blame myself. I'm not ashamed of myself, or I don't blame myself. I don't despise myself. I blame you, God, Mr. Almighty. I, I'm ashamed of you, and I despise you. How about that? Thank you for the visit. Oh, now you're gonna what? Condemn me? You're gonna bring me to the court of God and try to prosecute me for what? Blasphemy, sacrilege. Oh well, then I will have to defend myself because I'm the best lawyer out there. Okay, yeah, I'm just lawyer on paper, but in my world, in my mind, as far as I know, I'm the best lawyer that ever existed, that is existing, and that will ever exist. I'm the best. I'm the best lawyer humanity has ever witnessed, witnessing, or will witness. I'm the best. Okay, so I will go pro se if you accuse me, if you bring me as a defendant to the court of God. I will defend myself. I go pro se because there's no better lawyer than I am. Why? Because I'm the smartest. Why? Well, you gave that to me. So thank you. God, thank you for giving me the best intelligence in the human history. Thank you. I'm bad. I'm so bad, right? Yeah. Like I'm some kind of monster, this big nothing. Yeah, I have no money, power, fame, right? But still, I'm so big. So big monster. So girls, they panic. They get scared. They don't know what to think of me once they learn about me. So they run away, okay? Left and right. So that's why I'm single, okay? That's why I have no sex life. I don't have any sex life. I just masturbate, which is better for me because I don't get any STD. You know, there are goods and bads in everything, right? So yeah, we'll take a break. Okay, we have 30 minutes left. Time goes so fast when we enjoy it. We are enjoying this time because we are not doing mathematics. Okay, I mean when we do mathematics, we enjoy that, but we need some break from that. We did some mathematics earlier today in this episode, right? But that's enough. Okay, so and look at us. Okay, we are enjoying our time without mathematics. It's great. Take five. Okay, we'll be back. All right. God, thank you. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm cooking my dinner back there. Um, it's so good that so refreshing that we don't have any whiteboard next to us. Yeah, I like having this all space, room, spaciousness. That's why I came to Alaska. Okay, that's why I live by myself. Half acre lot, 3 bedroom house. Yeah, that's what Alaska is about. And that's what America is supposed to be about. America is a big country, you know. Yeah, I just stick with this. So I feel lazy, you know. I don't want to switch up vodka. Extra work, I don't want it. Okay, so Monday to me is like holiday. Okay, because Sunday, Saturday, Friday, we do a lot of this humanology shit. Okay, mathematics. So why are we doing mathematics? Because it's something very interesting and something we can do easily right here. Because if you do physics, yeah, Einstein developed his theory of relativity in his house, in his apartment, right? He was married with kids, right? But he was a patent clerk. He was not in academia. He doesn't have any laboratory, no experimentation, just only in theory, okay? Yeah, brain mind experiment, okay? Thought experiment. But physics, well, it's we did some physics in the past, right here, but I don't know too much about physics. I don't know too much about mathematics either. But to do everything at home with just whiteboard and pencil and paper, mathematics is easier to do. Okay, because it's all about numbers and operators. Okay, equations, equality, inequality. So that's why we're doing mathematics, okay? And because we used to do a lot of humanology stuff, maybe one at one point we'll get back to that. But we know enough about humanology, okay? We were able to explain everything in terms of work, reward, lassitude, punishment, consequence. Yeah, the idealism, right? And then we did a lot of vector algebra like dot product, okay, scoring function, whatever. Yeah, so we did enough humanology, so it became too easy, right? So we want something more challenging and something we can do at home without having any fancy laboratory equipment because I don't have any money. All I can afford is this whiteboard and pens in Walmart, probably made in China. Okay, that's all I can afford to do. I cannot have any experiments. All I can experiment with is thought experiment, like Einstein. But I don't know too many physics. Okay, I don't know too much mathematics either, but I know enough so that I can come up with my own mathematics. Okay, so because I have studied mathematics for 2 decades. I mean, in education system, public school system in Korea is modeled after American education system. You have 6 years of elementary school, 6 years of high school, which is like junior high school and high school. Junior high is like middle school, 3 years. High school, 3 years. So 12 years there, and then so that's 12 years, and then next I spent my undergraduate years in and out because my English was so bad. Somewhere in the Midwest, America. Yeah, it took me 7 years to graduate college. Okay, because my English was a struggle. Okay, so I spent 7 years. Okay, when I was out of school, took some semesters off. Did I study mathematics? Yes, because it's my hobby. Okay, yeah. So 7 years there. So 12 plus 7, 19, right? And then I went to graduate school. I spent 2 years there, so 21 years. So 2 decades of formal schooling, kind of. Okay. And after that, did I study mathematics on my own? Yes. So 3 decades of mathematics studying in school and out of school. I always studied mathematics. Okay, so I know enough mathematics to come up with my own. Because you don't want to just study and study, learn something that other people created. You want to create your own, right? Like many people, they want to be their own boss. They become an employer. And 90% fails, go bankrupt, pop belly, belly up, not pop belly, slender belly up, whatever. Okay, so 90% of new business they fail. Okay, but 10% survive. But they tried. Do I want to be an employer? No, not really. Okay. I just want to have a stable job so that I can pay my bills. The rest of the time I do mathematics or something else, like politics, humanology, whatever it may be. Let me warm up my milk now. Uh, yeah, whatever. Okay, so that's uh, yeah, some observation. Okay, so yeah, employer they don't want to always be an employee. They want to be an employer, so they start their business. Okay, we appreciate that. Okay, so yeah, you don't always want to be a child, daughter, son. You want to be a father and mother. They're like boss of their children. Okay. Yeah. So you get married, you have kids, you have sex, you have kids, whatever. You don't always want to be a tenant. You want to be the landlord. So you purchase your own house, mortgage, right? So that kind of stuff. Okay. We want some promotion, higher level. Okay. There it's if you are young, like I once was, you don't want to accept this reality, but it's just the way it is. There's a hierarchy. It's food pyramid. Okay, there's boss, employer, and there's employee. Okay, you may rebel against it and become a socialist, communist, but look all the countries: Cuba, North Korea, former Soviet Union, or former China, socialist, communist country. It's not always about equality. No, it's the exact opposite. It's dictatorship. Lenin, Stalin, yeah, they are Marxist. Okay, yeah, they are the boss. They're even worse, boss, dictator. Okay, so if you go socialism, communism, or Democratic Party, liberal, they still have their boss. Democracy, okay, or socialism, communism, capitalism, whatever, totalitarianism, they're all the same. It's still food hierarchy, pyramid. You apex predator, okay? It could be what? Eagle, tiger, lion, snake, and then there's middle level, okay? Carnivores. So top level, you have carnivore of carnivores. Snake eat frog, who eat grasshoppers, who eat plants. Okay? So you have carnivore who feed on other carnivores. That's the apex predator. You have eagle, lion, tiger, snake, whatever. Okay? And then you have carnivores who feed on herbivores. Okay? And then you have herbivores who feed on plants. Okay? It's out in the nature. We are not talking about politics. We are not talking about religion or morality. We are just talking about ecology, biology, pure science. Human world is that. Okay? We have some people who work and work and work as an employees all their lives. Then you have employers who have employees under them. And then you have employers of employers. Okay? Who are they? Ah, well, why don't you tell me? Why don't you think about it? Okay? Maybe politicians, okay? Because politicians, under politicians, presidential candidates or senatorial or gubernatorial or congressional candidates, under them are big time CEOs, okay? So, who give them money? Political donation, right? Okay, so you're politicians and then you're big time CEOs, business owners, who have employees. Okay, so that's kind of the hierarchy in democratic country. Okay, food hierarchy, ecosystem in democratic country. Okay, so it or in China, in what communist, socialist, democratic, capitalist, it doesn't matter. It's always the same. Okay, there's politician, then business owners, and their employees. So politicians, employers, employees. Okay. Okay. All these business owners, yeah, they give political donations to these politicians, right? So democracy, you may praise, worship democracy, but I don't. Okay, because democracy have its own shortcomings and its own blind spots. Okay, so in any democratic country, it's run by money. Okay, so politicians, they have to advertise, they have to get known, and people are so stupid. They think, oh, we saw him on television, we saw her on TV, so he must be good. So I will vote for him. Political advertisement. Okay, so American democratic politics or any other westernized, Western, European, Canadian, Australian, whatever democratic politics is run by money. Okay, so democracy is also plutocracy. It's run by money. Okay, I mean, most likely you already know. So democracy is very praiseworthy kind of political system. It's so mnemonic, materialistic. Okay, it's about money. Okay, so okay, that was my objection to President George Walker Bush, President Bush Jr. Because he praised democracy, capitalism. Oh, the best final system, the ideal system. We America achieved that. I have to disagree. Okay, so democracy maybe it's better than dictatorship. Maybe it's better than communism. Maybe it's better than socialism, dictatorship, totalitarianism. But it's not good enough for us. We can do better. Okay. This President Bush, he got kind of junior. He got kind of complacent. You know, he was reading this children's book to elementary school kids when 9/11 happened. Okay, so kind of complacent. Okay. I mean, who does not want to do that? Kids, they're beautiful. Who does not want to read children's books to children? Who does not like children? Everybody does. Because they're beautiful. They're young, fresh, clean, pure. Yeah, they're very beautiful people. Young people. Yeah. Teenagers or elementary schoolers. Oh, they're beautiful. Yeah, of course they're beautiful. Who does not want to do that? Okay. Yeah. So we understand why he did that. Because, yeah, he wanted to take a break. Bush Jr., President Bush Jr., okay. He wanted to take a break, hanging out with these beautiful people, young people, elementary schoolers. Yeah, we understand why he did that. He got a lot of stress. But do we get to do that? No. Do we get to play with kids when it's like Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 work hours? Oh, we don't have that kind of luxury. But President Bush Jr. did. Why? Because he's the boss. He can do whatever he wants to do. All this special treatment, that's so on average. It's like elitism. Elitist. Yeah, he went to Yale, he went to Harvard, Bush Jr., okay. Yeah, he went to Harvard, he went to Yale, okay, so. Well, look at President Trump. What is he doing? Yeah, elitist, bourgeoisie, this gentry, high class, privilege. I'm not that. Because I won't be doing it. I've been an employee all my life. Have I ever been an employee or business owner? No. I'm just like you, most of you, 90% of Americans. Yeah, I always been an employee. Okay, so that's why I'm very representative of you. Okay, so when I'm the president, I will be representing you. I will not be doing any of those fancy, privileged, elitist stuff. Like Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, I'll be working. I won't be playing with kids or going to some golf club. No. Traveling, photo ops, shaking hands with important people. No. I'll be working Monday to Friday, 8 to 5, 1 hour lunch break, 15 hours in the morning break, not 15 hours, 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the afternoon, and 1 hour lunch break, Monday to Friday. That will be my presidency. Because that's what I'm used to. And that's what 99% of Americans do. There will no photo ops, there will no book, children book reading, or there will no golf course like President Trump's do. No. No photo ops, no some fancy interview. No. It won't be that. I'll be working Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and there will be that. I will have my Friday night, Saturday, Sunday off. And I won't be traveling anywhere. Because I don't want to waste taxpayers' money in the name of elitism, privileged, high class. I won't be that. Because I believe in democracy. Okay? Representative government. I will be representing 99% of Americans. I will be living and working and resting just like 99% of Americans. Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. 1 hour lunch break. 15 minutes in the morning, 15 minutes in the afternoon. After that, I will have my own private time. Okay? I'm telling you. I'm the only one who can do it, okay? So, you're gonna vote for me or what? In 2020 November. It's up to you, okay? Because I do believe democracy is very good. Okay, representative government. I will be living just like you do. 8 to 5, Monday to Friday. Okay, Saturday, Sunday, Friday evening, I'll be off. I will not be working. I will do my own things, and I will not be traveling. This fucking president of United States nowadays, it wasn't like this back then, okay? But nowadays, fucking American president like President Obama, Bush, Clinton, Reagan, Trump, they all travel. It's like they take their presidency job as a retirement job. where they travel, give speeches, shake hands, pose for the photo ops, journalism interviews. That's retirement job, man. So they take presidency as a retirement job, okay? Some kind of privilege, Sanocurean, without care, okay? It won't be like that when I'm the president. They play power game. President Reagan, President Trump, yeah, President Clinton, President Bush, President Obama, all the same. President Carter, they play power game, chess, chess game. Who's the pawn? Us, American taxpayers. Yeah, President Trump, tariff, President Reagan, Nicaragua, whatever. Okay, it's playing chess games as a retirement job, right? It won't be like that when I'm the president because I'm still young. I'm 41 years old. Next year, 2020, I will be 42. Okay? Maybe I won't be the youngest president, but I'll be very young president. Okay, so vote for me in 2020 November. Okay? Thank you. Good night. Bye.